Codependency. What's your perspective on codependency?
A person who allows another person to rely on them and depend on them fully. You know, as opposed to like being dependent on someone else. It's almost like if I was codependent, I would let my boyfriend rely. Matter of fact, I've actually been in a relationship like that years ago. I went from as being a situation where the man had everything and I didn't have as much. I was a college student, so he had the power over me. So I thought, okay, so when I left him and I went to the next relationship, I was like, oh, he doesn't have anything, so he'll definitely not mistreat me. Well, surprise, surprise. He was even worse with than the one with money. So I'm like, I should have stayed with him. At least I was taken care of. I mean, golly.
He was giving you some gifts, right?
Who? Oh, the first one?
Yeah, the first one was giving you gifts. Second one wasn't giving you no gifts, huh?
No, the first one was just taking gifts. He was taking everything from me.
Oh, he was taking gifts.
Oh, he was taking everything.
The second one was giving gifts?
The second one never gave gifts.
No, they both got to go. No gifts.
No, the first one did. The first one was like my mate. Yeah. The second one, no. So I've been on both sides. I've been on the receiving end, but like I said on the first episode, I'm a giver. But I've been on the other end where I've given, and I give way more because I already think on a grand scale. And I was the one. I felt like I was the man. I have that conversation with my mom all the time. I'm like, I was the man in that situation. Like I literally would be picking up after him, almost like a mom, and taking care of everything. And I already have that in me. But it's like, who wants to be that? When you're a woman, you want to be a lady. You just want to be that. You know what I mean? And be nurturing and be what called you to be. But now I got to be a man and a woman. I mean, you might as well give me your genital parts. I mean, geez. I mean, like, I'm the man. Like, that's when I totally emasculate you.
You took the wrong man because he's not one, huh? So you're looking for another one. At that point, now, were your eyes wandering to try to find another man?
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, it was a little bit.
So is that situation where we talked about earlier? He's not giving you something that you want. So now you start to kind of look for it somewhere else.
Yeah, I complained. I mean, I said things, but it just wasn't changing because like I said earlier in the show, people are going to be who they are. He can't help it, you know? He's just being himself.
Yeah.
Think about it. You can't be mad at people. They're just being themselves.
He hasn't grown yet. He's still, he may not know who he is as a man. He's still where he is.
Okay, exactly. Oh, wait a minute. I think we have a caller.
Okay.
Yes. Is this Tiffany from Southside Chicago?
Indeed it is. What's up?
Hi, Tiffany. How you doing today? Or this evening, I should say.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
You're chilling?
I'm pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay. How's Southside treating you? I miss Chicago.
You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is, huh?
What's up, Tiff? Is it cold out there?
Yeah, it's getting cold. We had a Indian summer, I guess you would say, but now they're talking about the snow is coming. So
ooh, snow in Chicago.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, no. Who looks forward to that? But, you know, the topic of discussion this evening on episode 6 is the deception of a cheater. So we've talked about, what causes a man to cheat on a woman or vice versa, you know, who's most likely to cheat in a relationship. And, you know, have you ever had anyone cheat on you or have you ever been the cheater? So I just want to hear, your perspective. What are your thoughts on that?
I've been on both sides of the coin.
Have you?
Much respect. Yeah, I like that. Much respect.
See, he's a cynic. He wants to hear the bad stuff.
I've been cheated on, and I've also been a cheater.
So,
yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the time that you were cheated, just to make CD happy real quick.
Yeah, I want to know. I need to know that.
And then we can go back, and then we can go into when you got cheated on.
I guess the time that I was a cheater was because I didn't have enough courage to just walk away from the situation.
Okay. Why did you want to walk away from the situation? Were you not happy?
Yeah, I just, I wasn't happy in the relationship. I wasn't being emotionally fulfilled. We argued a lot, and even though like we would part ways, we feel like it was some type of codependency there. So I figured, cheating, gave me some type of escape, and I figured, if I got caught, then I would have out of the relationship.
Oh, I see. Well, how about, tell me a time when you got cheated on.
Well, I got cheated on. Well, I guess it was because we were both young in the situation. I think we were just trying to have a adult type of monogamous thing going on, and I don't think that at that time he was ready.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, I guess timing is everything, especially when you're dealing with men. So
yeah, timing is everything. Do you think that being a cheater will haunt you?
No, not anymore. I mean, at the time, yeah, I didn't feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel good about myself.
Right.
I felt like, I should just woman up and walk away from the situation instead of playing games. But I didn't do that.
I appreciate you speaking up and being very transparent and sharing with us what you've done, especially when you cheated and when you were cheated on. So let me ask you a question. When that relationship that you cheated on the individual, did you have a committed relationship after that? Or if not, how many other relationships did you go through before you found the one that you were able to just be with?
I mean, I took a few months off, and I took a few months off from dating, but I guess I'm one of those people that was a serial monogamous or a serial dater, so
right.
I was back in a relationship not too long afterwards. But like I said, I had a lot of conviction within myself.
Okay.
So I guess that took some growing up for me to do, for myself to just say, if I'm in a situation and I'm not happy, right, then even though it might hurt the other person, you still just have to you have to stand strong in what you believe in and what you want for yourself. And sometimes the other person might not like it, you know what I'm saying? But right, eventually, they'll get over it.
You got to do what's right for you.
I think she's right. I think she's right, because you know what you're doing. You're preserving your heart, right? Because the more you're being deceptive to another person, the more you being able to trust yourself or someone else starts to go to the wayside.
Exactly.
It's that necrosis of the heart, and the more your heart is dying to that image of love and what true love could be in terms of trust and honesty.
Right.
Is those times of situations. So I'm glad that you got right back in. You took a couple of months off and got back into a relationship, a monogamous one, because you had a chance to heal yourself. So congrats to you on that. I'm glad that you did that. That's awesome. I'm a cynic, but I'm also a fan. Do you think?
That's right. Thank you for your insight, Tiffany, and for sharing that story, both stories with us. Shout out to Chicago, Chi-Town. That's one of my favorite cities.
That's right, Chicago.
Congratulations on that World Series. Congratulations, Chicago.
I guess. But here's the big, north side versus south side type of deal. So, I'm a south sider for life. You know what I mean? So, even though, I guess the Cubs is a Chicago team, but, it wasn't really, heartfelt for me because that's still the north side.
So maybe I should say go White Sox.
Right.
Go White Sox.
Be neutral.
That's what's up right there. Go White Sox.
Well, I love the South Side. Shout out to Common. All right, Tiffany.
Okay, and President Obama. Don't forget about Michelle and President Obama. Yes.
That's what our last episode was about. So we always have love for President Obama. Well, former President Obama.
I know, right? We're stuck with the crazy man. But,
yes.
That's whatever.
That's right.
That's another show. We might have to have you on for that one.
Yeah, we definitely will.
You don't want me on talking about politics. I love politics.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
So.
Okay, well, we'll keep your number locked for sure for future episodes.
Okay, that's what's up.
Okay, thank you,
have
Tiffany.
a good rest of your show.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was really honest of her.
Yes, I like that. You know, she talked about two things that we touched on earlier. And the one that I really want us to talk about is codependency. I'm not sure how many people really know about codependency and how that affects both parties.
Right.
That could be a situation where the person that is codependent on that one person can drive that person to go and cheat. Because it's so much dependency on them that they feel smothered. They feel like they can't do anything because that person's just always on them, that they want to run away. And then the person that's codependent, they're like lost. Just totally lost.
Well, I can speak on a story about that. Yeah, there's a lot of women who are clingy and needy. And they smother men, like how you said, and that causes a man to go away. They have the total opposite effect. You ever seen the movie Norbit with Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
Rasputia? There's a lot of Rasputias in the world. I've even had to deal with a few. You know what I mean? Sherman. There's a lot of Rasputias. And to me, that's one of the bad effects of cheating on someone.
Yeah.
How it haunts you is that the woman get attached to the guy. That's right. They can ruin their relationships. Let's say you cheat on your girlfriend with me, and I just stay attached to you. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. You're not just going to leave me like that, so I'm going to destroy your relationship.
That's right.
Now it's coming to haunt you.
Collateral damage. I'm destroying everything.
Now, if I can't have you, no one can, you know?
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, though. I had it was a situation where a friend of mine moved to another city for his girlfriend.
Okay.
And he built his whole life around her when he moved to that city.
Oh, you don't ever do
so
that.
He was the one who was codependent. He was codependent on her.